4 BM North Curzon Channel 11, Nortivision Channel 10, Northern Cable Network NCN Channel 59, St. Charles Cable Channel 54 in Punta Gorda Tong, CTL Cable in Maskell Village. First thing in the morning is carried live on Sugar City Radio 103.1 FM and East Radio 104.9 FM in Orange Walk. You can also find us using the MadLab Radio Belize app, which you can download on your Apple and Android devices. Wave Radio and Wave TV is live every day on our Facebook page, Wave Radio and Wave TV. Find us, like the page, and tune in every day. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, we're sitting in Studio 2. We're operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right there in Belize City on a Tuesday. It's the 5th day of June 2018. Alfonso, good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Yep, it's a wet day, and let's take a look at the weather for Tuesday, the 5th day of June 2018. Information is at 6 this morning. The general situation, an approaching tropical wave will support relatively wet conditions across the country. The 24-hour forecast for Belize and its coastal waters. Cloudy periods along with some showers or periods of rain and isolated thunderstorms over most areas today, decreasing and becoming isolated later tonight and tomorrow morning. Potential for localized flooding over the south, possible threats for low-lying areas. The winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots to stay choppy. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is for sunny with cloudy spells with isolated showers and isolated thunderstorms, mainly inland and south. The temperatures, the highs today along the coast, it will be 85 degrees, inland 88 degrees, in the hills 78 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows tonight along the coast 82 degrees, inland 75 degrees, in the hills 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides, the low tide will occur this morning at 13 minutes after 8. Followed by another low tonight at 47 minutes after 9. A high tide will occur this afternoon at 12 minutes after 2. Another high tomorrow morning at 31 minutes after 3. The sun rose this morning at 17 minutes after 5 and will set this evening at 25 minutes after 6. The moon will set this morning at 3 minutes after 11 and will rise tonight at 57 minutes after 11. Your tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected in the North Atlantic, the Caribbean Sea, or the Gulf of Mexico during the next 48 hours. We want to say thanks to forecaster Young and the Belize Weather Bureau for providing us today's weather information. Yeah. Alfonso, while I was here early this morning, I was reading through the Guardian, and there's an article in the Guardian in last week's article, in our last week's Guardian, and it was talking about heartbreaking images. And it would appear that now with technology, people are in the habit of photographing some gruesome sights, no, in accidents and that kind of thing. And boy, I was reading it, and apparently, according to the Guardian, it had to be done by somebody, some police officers, who had access to the car. Apparently, they turned the person over and that kind of thing. And but anything really, it really sad. It hurts you, especially those persons who are family members. You know, and there are times when accidents happen and people they pass and they take picture, and you know, when family members they have a way of informing them, but sometimes the way people are now, how people know of an accident or that kind of thing, because they see it like as it happen, and they show the gruesome photographs, images, man. And I read the thing and I said, you know, it's something we will ask people to kind of desist from. Wait, I mean, if you want to show, if you have some photographs where you want to show, I mean, have a little bit of heart and wait. You could say, well, all right, I got pictures, but I'll wait a little while. I mean, because they make a get them 12 hours, you know. I mean,
never be first.
Yeah, but the thing is, everything now first.
Social media have to be first.
Yeah.
No care how much you play and beg people now for that what I want. No. Anyway, that's human nature. They want attention. You want attention, and you grab attention by putting up these images that will attract attention and a lot of attention. and people probably get a high, or they feel happy about being able to get so much likes or so much whatever it is they have on Facebook, and you can't change that. Anyway, Joe, on another note, the IMF is supposed to be helping Barbados in the economic recovery. Barbados has been struggling with its economy for a few years, probably about two and a half years, and they have now solicited the assistance of the IMF. It hard enough to say where the acronym stand for. So we wish Barbados well. Barbados is a country very similar to us in terms of the population size, and the size of the economy, but Caribbean 360 is a news organization out of the Caribbean, stated as this made news like this. Bridgetown, Barbados, Monday, June the 4th, 2018. An emergency plan has been created to fix Barbados' ailing economy, and it includes getting assistance from the International Monetary Fund and suspending payments to external creditors as it restructures government debt. Jumping around. Dale, you think you could get this article from me, Papa, please? This like just jumping out of I can't get in Caribbean 360. You have it? Okay.
Well, they
can read the whole thing. And while the strategy announced by Prime Minister Mia Mottley has received the full backing of the social partners, a regional credit rating agency is not as impressed by the debt payment move and has given the country its first downgrade under the new Barbados Labour Party BLP administration. You remember the elections
just last week?
Yeah,
they had
they walk right into that. They walked into this. Anyway, last Friday evening.
Oh, they think they jump. So yeah.
Last Friday evening, following a meeting with the social partners, Mottley announced at a press conference a multi-pronged plan to address critically low levels of international reserves, unsustainably high level of public indebtedness, poor growth, and major failings in public infrastructure and social safety nets. And part of the plan involves getting balance of payment support from the IMF. She said she had already given the Washington-based institution notice, having spoken with its managing director Christine Lagarde and briefed her on the present state of the public finances of Barbados, the current debt and reserve positions, and assured her that we are committed to taking decisive action to rebuild Barbados. In turn, Madame Lagarde assured me that the International Monetary Fund stands ready to lend Barbados the necessary assistance and support to these actions. She said the government has invited a mission from the IMF to visit Bridgetown shortly. I am advised by the governor of the central bank that mission shall be here as early as Tuesday, given the urgency that we have expressed. Lagarde later issued a statement confirming that an IMF team led by Bert van Selm will visit Barbados to start discussion on how the fund can support the authorities' economic plan. Our ultimate goal is to help Barbados achieve higher living standards and more inclusive growth for the years ahead, the brief statement said. Prime Minister Mottley also announced that the country in debt to the tune of more than Barbados dollars 15 billion.
Spelled with a B.
That's US 7.5 billion. With public debt as high as 171% of GDP, the third highest in the world behind Japan and Greece. Her administration will be restructuring the debt. After extensive consultation in the last week with our social partners, with our government, I announced today that we will seek the cooperation of our domestic and external creditors in the restructuring of our public debt. From today, we are suspending payments due on debts owed to external commercial creditors. Similarly, we will endeavor to make scheduled domestic interest payments. However, domestic creditors will be asked to roll over principal maturities until we reach a restructuring agreement. The truth is, our debt has been unsustainable territory for some time. The arrears represent an effective default by the previous government to Barbadians. We have never, and these
got it there?
yeah, that's the same, but I just try to catch up. Is it the same thing? This is not the same thing. Yeah, this it is. Let's find it. Anyway, but we get a picture. So, going to the IMF for any country is absolutely the worst thing that
It's the
can
last
happen.
thing you'd want to do. It's the last thing you
Because
want to do.
they will come in ruthlessly with a knife
Mhm.
and just start shave things,
Including cutting
including
staff, public
firing
staff,
people,
from the public service,
including cutting down on expenditure,
and raising taxes.
including removing development plans or any money that is assigned to infrastructural development and that type of thing. So basically, where you look upon the constriction of what is taking place in Barbados.
And if you listen to the prime minister there, the prime minister is saying
Motley.
they are saying that they have poor infrastructure. So any project to improve infrastructure,
Then they
like
go and
that.
then they're the first to go. Those are the first to go.
Yeah.
But my goodness, man, your
foreign debt, right?
your
Couple
foreign debt
billion.
is 15 billion. That's is equivalent to 15 Belize. 15 billion dollars. And
Belize?
yes, 2 we the 2 to 1, just like in Barbados. US dollars. Yes,
Okay,
2 to 1.
wow.
And identical everything when I go by, and so like this is what I'm told by my daughter. I don't live the Barbados, but
Because she did it, huh?
yeah.
Okay.
But she also told me that when she was returning home, she needed U.S. currency, and it used to be that with a passport, you go to the bank and you hand over your money and then I give you right over the counter. You have to get on a draft. You have to go to central bank and ask for a draft in order for you to be able to
get US currency.
to get
and
US currency.
Cash that day. You cash it at
What?
bank or you bring that with you.
What?
The draft.
No, the draft you go and you cash your. They will give you an order, so you are allowed so much exchange, and then you carry that at the bank.
And then you could
You
get a
put your
US. So
Barbados
you
and
can't go to
then-
the bank. You can't go straight to the bank. You have to go to central bank. No. Why?
That's how bad things are. And
You see,
Barbados is such
she gave us an experience the other day about a fish and how much you pay for a
yes,
fish.
man, $20 for a fish, man, leaf fish, man.
So you talk about $20
Pupsi.
Belize for a pupsi.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you something, Alfonso. In Belize, we Belizeans don't really know the paradise we live in. But rather than doing our best
And continue to
improve
build,
and continue to build, where we try we try
beat down.
destroy.
We beat
try
down.
destroy, like I always say. While other people say, oh, the glass, they look on this cup, they say it half empty. Man, the cup half full. Make you try full it up.
But to have an economy with 171% of GDP to
Yeah.
ratio is rough, and I could anticipate the kind of constriction that the IMF will place on Barbados, and it's strange that a prime minister coming right in, just come in, and then with the first pill when you take
The
the
first
IMF,
blow. You know what I mean?
and that because she won with an overwhelming majority, meaning that the opposition or the no opposition or the government at the time have no seats in parliament. So with look upon a situation apart, this prime minister will be going in to bite the bullet. Why now with the IMF? What the prime minister here in Belize says, we have to do a homegrown recipe.
Yeah, for the recipe, when they bring in a recipe,
chop.
chop down expenses in the first place, then go all the
Public
projects,
sector.
right?
Projects, public
yeah,
sector.
the public service, and then what they do, they tell you, well, they have to raise taxes, and boy, and basically Barbados economy based on tourism.
Yes, it's only tourism.
And so
then they have agriculture. They don't grow nothing. They produce nothing other than just
agriculture,
tourism. Yeah.
Yeah. Tourism. Sorry, tourism, and why you? I mean, we are entering the hurricane season right now. You're hoping that that they would be spared from a hurricane, because that would be another blow to you know, because it would appear that they might even have the necessary finances for help in the event of some emergency. Can look like when you read that, things really bad.
They're rough, but when you're going, I think it's too early for her to have just jumped into the IMF. That just to say, I would say, what you could do locally. But she must have gone in there with a bind by.
Well, I guess that is why she had an overwhelming victory.
Because whatever she told the electorate,
people probably were there and then they suffer, and they decided, well, listen to me, this is the best person. This person could
help
we, and so we could just go in and give her a mandate to do what is necessary to clean up the place. And that is why, bringing it back to Belize, that is why you say this government, this UDP government, could have been in power for 3 terms, because the people of Belize decided that, you know what happened, this is the government under Dean Barrow where could bring this country back. And this
because we were right here, you know.
Yes,
we were
when we take over,
right there.
In 2008.
Remember, it was IMF who had recommended that the Development Finance Corporation be liquidated, because it was deemed quote unquote insolvent, meaning that no money not in there, and no more money may go in there, because
it was
such a like pouring water in our sieve, hoping that it would retain something, but it didn't.
Nothing.
Because soil poorer, so you give out to your cronies. So you're poorer, so you give out to your cronies.
And then it created no kind of jobs and that kind of thing. It was it was just like wasting money.
That like you're spending money on, let's go say you have a household. You're spending money on having party. Just have party. Where you have absolutely nothing to show. And other than a goma the following day, that's all you got.
And no contribution.
And nothing. In a household, you go a party when things are good. When things
like
kind of tight.
Hospital when you get no service from.
That exactly.
It will not be for you.
So what was taking place under the Syed Musa administration was this very same thing, where they were unable to get a grip because the superman made them on the throat. They had them local and international creditors where they banged their door. They had just everything they pile up on them, and they were unable to maneuver from that to the point where IMF made it right there to wait for them.
Because you remember our credibility was at zero. We were unable to get any kind of financial assistance through the regular IDB and CDB and everything. The Syed Musa administration had to go to commercial banks to get commercial loans.
No. They never had to go for that.
But they get
no. What happened is that they started with commercial borrowing. When they got RBTT and the International Bank of Miami and all of those places, and they began to access capital for or money for 9, 10, 11, 12 up to 15% interest rate, the international lenders say, man, but you don't need we. You don't need no 3%. You don't need no 2%. You don't need 1%. You could access that kind of money there, and they stop give.
But you know why they went?
They never gone. They went there to the intent to the foreign
the
commercial banks. Because of the lack of transparency and the lack of accountability.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
No, you may say something else.
No.
If I no want account, if I want quick money right now, I got one of my friend a loan shark for argument's sake.
I got it.
I call my friend. I said, boss, I need a little money, man. Lend me a little $10,000. The man want hurricane
Quick.
I give. You know why? You don't have account to that. You don't have absolutely no account into that. All you have to do, that when Friday come, if that by Friday, you pay what you need for
plus
pay.
your 25%.
Yeah.
And then basically you know how to tell them where you spend it for.
And exactly.
Now, when you
when, like, for example, and looking at it from a personal perspective, when you go to a banking, a financial institution, and you tell them, boss, I want to borrow money for a home improvement or upgrade. I say, okay. How much you look pan? I want to 10,000. Okay. Look pan your thing and you can pay. And then I ask you, who you buy it from? Then you say, well, I like my thing for courts. Say, all right, then get a list, get a profile, get whatever. Write out and check the courts, and the money get the zoop, go there.
So you use the money for the intended purpose.
And not only that, you would have given the bank the collateral when they need in order to facilitate the loan. So they have something for grab onto. They grab your if the flat screen TV or sofa. Exactly.
But when
you say when PUP they don't want that. They want to be able to do whatever they want with that money.
Money and gamble,
swap, thief it up and put it in a personal bank account.
You had instances another PUP administration where they get some of their loans, and before their loans come, I believe they put them in our foreign account. And you know you got want $20 million in our foreign account for 1 month. You know what kind of interest that generate? And then when they don't, they keep the interest and they bring it. You see that that 10 million that you in swap when and gamble. That you in swap when and gamble. If you never lose that, we know me. Look here, if you never lose that.
The only way we know about it is because they lose
and we had to pay. But if them win, we don't hear nothing about that. All of that time if they, but that's so that the way the PUP take it. Now they started to go to commercial banks because basically when you deal with IDB and CDB and then people
you have an account
and then you have to provide counterpart.
You have an account,
and then they tell you, well, okay, you spend your money and we are reimbursed. So you spend your money, but the PUP never want it because they don't want no kind of accounting. They don't want to tell nobody how the money spent. It took the UDP government to come in and find out, man, how the money gone.
That are the same thing and we go right back to the Universal Health Services. That's how we ended up with the Universal Health Services.
The Universal Health Service was an agreement made with DFC.
Between DFC and the Belize Bank.
Yes, and DFC couldn't finance
DFC and the creditors, the Lizaraga and the Lucas Pass and the whole kit.
Yeah.
That never had nothing to do with government, you know.
Nothing. They may get a loan for and first of all, they started in a $3 million loan for Social Security. God knows if they pay off the loan. And then DFC was supposed to finance them, but apparently the way they need financing, DFC couldn't meet the requirements. So they gonna believe
because that's the same thing. No. That couldn't meet the DFC couldn't meet the requirements. DFC may boss.
Yes.
DFC may don't get as much as they could possibly get in. And they had no more money. So They stuck with when operation. They whenever they half.
And they need operating.
They spend up a lot of money and they never give value for money from DFC. So DFC is stuck in a situation with I can't get no more, but I can't lose this neither.
So they
tie on Belize
Bank. Belize Bank. Get the money. Start get money from Belize Bank. Belize Bank say you know what happen. We don't reach a point where here what happen. Even Belize Bank probably look upon it and say you know what happen. The repayment the possibility of repayment very slim. So here what make a guarantee from government. Make a guarantee from government. Government gone, said Musa, then gone in National Assembly, can you know that had to be approved. Belize gone up, the Belizeans gone out there and nearly broke up Belmont and they tell them no. They gone and then do it. And that's why we end up with this $100 million thing from a hospital where we know nothing about. Carla, good morning, you're live. Hello. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Mr. Bradley, good morning.
My brother, good morning.
Mr. Fons.
Yes, sir.
So I want to talk about the PUP.
Yeah, we may get into that eventually.
You know what I want to talk about?
Yes, man.
Joe, the way they go on in PUP, they threaten to shoot each other.
Why they go there? Power.
Yeah, Joe, you know what they talk about? Accordingly, they may have what? They may look on a list and they may scratch up who can vote. I think this was what, Friday night? And this UDP, that one the UDP, that one the UDP, that one the good PUP and all kind of thing. Something happened with somebody from Paul Camp threatening to kill somebody from Pinky Camp.
Why, yep.
Am I correct?
You're perfectly correct.
Yes, Paul Henchman, they tell somebody from Mrs. Pinky Camp that this one can vote and instead of one can't vote, and then the one from Paul Camp telling you know something kill. I don't know the exact word, but they say threatening life. And then the one from Mrs. Pinky Camp runs to the police and complain that the man threatened their life and police gone the following day. But I understand that the people are tapping at the PUP, jump in and ask the man to drop the charge. Don't you get any more details?
You very lucid on as to what happened.
Huh?
You're very clear on as to what is
happening. You good information. That is the same thing David they say.
David said the same thing. Why they really desperate to
play. Why the Albert thing, they got a lot of fire in it.
You know that thing happened Friday night.
Right.
Saturday morning I was so concerned I had to call my friend Paul boy. No answer me. I had to try to figure out if they may actually arrest him because it gets serious that I kill them and kill one another out there.
For vote?
Yes.
What, boy?
Why I tell you see
that convention and nothing to play with, Papa.
You see where PUP go and where they are do for power. You see where they are where they are do for power.
How far they willing to go?
And the thing is, I think Mrs. Pinky will be trashed.
Oh man.
She will be trashed. She probably will get maybe 20 to 15 to 20% of the PUP votes.
If that's so much.
She will scratch up everybody up on the list. Everybody.
In the cars, when every minute on the news there, the command by confident and this and that. People when they see that, people fear say they know they're not about.
They're fake.
They're not fake.
Yeah, but she is just the twin of that one Schumann who ran in Khaled.
The plastic queen.
The plastic queen.
What we call this one? The vibration queen.
Is Mrs. Pinky Smith. The plastic queen have not returned to Khaled since the election. Has not returned.
Well, maybe I'll come back in next year or so.
No. She can't go wrong there again. Anyway, Fons, the reporter, the investigator, why is Jason Andrews, now suing the Belize Times. What?
You never see it? You not say where Microdon say about that?
No, boy, I don't
A
think
kind of a whole kind of thing.
Why?
you can't sue somebody for that.
Boy,
You can't sue somebody for that.
he said Patrick Andrews in my book is scum. What it is about these Patricks, I don't give a damn about this womanizing, to tell you the truth. Been there, done that. I don't give a damn about his personal life. I don't care that he's an a-hole. That is neither here nor there. We're human, and I'd invite Patrick to my men's meeting to sit down and talk it out. We all have issues, but see, this guy is crazy and he's wrong on so many levels inside his own head. He's a nasty man and loosely and allows his people to use the term loosely to utilize social media to attack and bully those who do not believe that he is the best thing since sliced bread. The Ghana,
PUP gets PUP.
Microdon,
Micah.
that is the editor of the Belize Times.
And this is journalism in the Belize Times.
Yeah,
Very well. Yeah, that's yeah.
The rum done?
Rodon is saying that Patrick is a bully and wants to bully people. I think he should take a nice look in the mirror.
He call him nasty. Call him nasty man.
That where they drink name, boy? Somebody
Bellini.
Bellini. Some of them tell me about drink Bellini.
Natali drink like that. They make out that they're sweet. Tal.
Bellini.
Fons Aldoros and acidics are nothing the man who soup and that, but you know, they're not no way. I think they're not the same out a long time. People been saying, how can I think about Patrick Andrews when he was running? Remember when Louis Wade with the promoter? Exactly. And then the same PUP, you know, accused him of taking somebody's stuff out of the office and run with it.
Yeah, the computer, TV, and micro.
The money carried the water, the
water cooler.
The water cooler. But he was their candidate. He was Julius's candidate. It's a typical PUP thing, man.
But you see, my brother, you see how the thing operate now. You see when Patrick Mewado he interview, he gone for Jules, he never gone for Wade, because Wade me the promoter, and Wade and Stern me the promoter. But what happen? Wade now PUP the mind he. If he got for him big section, so he can't entertain Johnny. He can't entertain Patrick.
And it's like the man that even solicit ads for Belize City Council. We don't got no money. I to Carden said the man sent one letter over there wanting ads from Belize City Council.
Belize City Council can hardly pay workers, no?
Can't even pay. Hardly pay. Can't even pay.
But yeah, something and then they boycott the zinc fence for some ad. Something I hear.
Listen to me. That
the zinc fence have been very nasty to a lot of people they don't like. So
yeah, so I think that they boycott then something Janae and Cordell.
To you who have been sending ads to, you know, if I send ads to any newspaper or anything, and then they turn around and criticize me. I know they said this already happened, but I'm just saying. Then I never may send my ads there, so I don't know if that's the case there, you know. Anyway, folks, I just had to bring up this topic there that the PUP there to the point now they want to shoot each other, you know. And the thing is that somebody who is a non-people person, who all of a sudden now must socialize with Black Creole people, who criticize Black Creole people, not like hear their music, not like make them design themselves.
No one in a neighborhood.
No one in a neighborhood. Talk about they make it vibrate and then kind of things. I know you want to come run.
Then it got a commercial where they claim to be a smart individual. Where Cordell praise up a man. but somebody just sent me a text saying when you have to point it out in your commercial that you are smart, that means you are a fool. That
if you have to say that you are smart, no?
Yes, if I have if I have to beat my chest and say I'm a smart person, if I have to put up one ad, if I say, oh, Valerie, I'm a smart person, what are they tell you about person?
Pinky. Correctly.
Somebody say maybe really need some vibration in our life.
But you see, my brother, you need to have to tell people you're smart and you have to tell people you're confident because people don't know you.
If Pinky don't out of the country,
man, listen to me. If you not mingle with the people, if people not see you every day, and all of a sudden you want to go out there now, you have to tell people you're smart. You have to tell people are to see you.
People will realize that you're smart no matter what.
No, but
you don't have to tell them that you're smart.
People want to say you. People want to know you're confident. People want to know you're smart when you deal with people. But you not deal with nobody. You stay in a few castle over, so you know why the people come over there. So people don't know you. So now when you come over this side and now. When you come over here with the
she know about no fish roe. She know about caviar.
Yeah, when they come over
when they eat fancy, they eat filet mignon, and so they don't know about how to come get fish roe. Or how to deal with people.
And how to get a big head and make fish tea. They don't know about that.
The rotten. The PUP that like the fish head.
No, but that's a PUP. We are talking about the fish head that Kong Shell Bay, man. But you have to, if I want to come out here, I want to have to tell you I smart, man. If I mingle with you, if you know me for a while, I know how to tell you. I know how to tell you that because I want command the respect because people want to see me, people want to know me. But you know somebody will come right out of the blue now.
But your nose cock up in the air.
Yeah, your nose still cock up. I don't know. It look like the
vibration.
But it look like they can't fix that. They can't change your hairstyle. You want to look like Romperaha when you come out here, man.
The next thing I see, you put in that kind of flat thing when they get put in again.
Yeah, you want to look like barbarians though because you left out your castle. Because I didn't call the people barbarians, you know me. I use the PUP term.
Their terms.
The barbarians, their term. You can't, you're the out in your castle now, you want to come down here. So you want to disguise yourself and make people feel like either one or no. And then you have to get somebody to tell you, oh, it's smart. This.
God to, behind your office, the phone. Or it's still waiting for her out there. It's still for chaser.
Boy, then tell me they choose some hole. You know, come here, so.
You don't know, they peep through the screen to do from New Asia.
Yeah. I hear who they done, boy. St. Sydney.
I was out there on Sunday to see if you got around there on the phone. I got that on Sunday.
Yeah, and you never find her.
So I talked to El Chapo. El Chapo was looking out for me. El Chapo got a nice phone camera.
Oh, so
Chapo. I picture bad when he go back. But it looked like it is that New Asia again.
Oh, lad.
So the wait for I want her to come on the fish market.
I understand that they have some time where you meet them at New Asia, you know.
You know.
Yeah, I think that sometime this week, David may tell me something, but same time when we talk, he get one phone call, man, and we divert to a different topic.
Well,
then go talk to you, know.
Paul, who is your friend, Paul walks Council Bay. Let's give Paul a prop. He can go by so Paul can walk there. He's welcome. He's not voted. They don't vote for him.
Man, if me that they here with me that though. Me that do just like Zenaida. Got two queen in the era. Make Tracy beat the two queen. Bring the two and if you run for PUP. Paul and Miss Valerie. Bring the
and
two.
Beat them two for the price of one.
I beat them two for the price of one.
That's like that's what they did to the husband and the husband brother.
Yeah. Beat the two.
So now Wilmot, you never hear Love FM news yesterday.
No, boy, you brief me for one.
So you see how Giovanni Brackett decided that he want to be the spokesperson for the teachers?
Oh, I never know about that. But
yes, man, they put out a release and he didn't worry about how they want to get paid through the smart stream and a whole lot of things. So now Elena Smith is saying, you should have asked Africa, we don't have no problem with that. They don't have a problem with the way how they get paid.
Through the smart screen.
Yeah.
And Giovanni, we want to be the spokesperson for this.
Yeah.
Yes, they sent out a long release.
You find a job yet?
Why?
Why they tell me that he's in the seminary. But I don't know if I spread the news, if save souls or save votes.
Anyway, folks, the rain is here and I have to get to work.
Hey,
All
take
right,
care, my
boss.
brother.
Got a planting going on.
I got
Yeah,
you.
man. Yeah. So Friday then they go the bullets now.
By
The bullet.
the bullet, them I get the people in the bullet by.
Mm-hmm.
Big fight up there for the list. Joe.
So then they scratch off.
They scratch off name we can't. They say, well, and then they go through the list, no? And then so they have like a vetting area there to determine who the PUP and who the PUP and who the UDP.
So they not got card carrying members.
I don't know what they got. So then they go through the process and then they say Carl, let's go say Joe Bradley, UDP, Alfonso Noble, UDP, and they go down the line. Look, I pal in the object to all and I got to our next to blows boy. Then they scratch off people whether they UDP.
That when the
They scratch off people. I know.
I think that is week, man.
That is week?
Yeah, because nipples there.
Oh, nipples, yeah, but nipples, that's true, good oil nipples are there.
Yeah, man, he the out of one
I
operation.
think the place and they vibrate.
In the operation and all that must say hide. They want hide today. You dig? But blows boy, so then the strike off, so Paul said cho.
Not in my
Paul,
city, the man say, boy.
Paul say, but Paul say, you don't want plant the can, but you don't want read the ban. And Paul said that they may ask him for run for city council.
Oh,
You know, the last
tell me,
news-
Miss Pinky wants scratch Paul off for the list because Paul does not live at the place where he's registered to vote. Remember?
Paul no live up the road. But that when I do. Julius lived at the spot where he registered. Emily Balini and Shebat lived at the spot where he registered.
I don't know. I don't think so. I doubt it.
So they want to scratch Paul off because he no live there. You see? But then at the same one, you see PUP want to clean off the PUP list when it convenient to them. But then they holler about, oh, the list this and the list that and the list this and the list that. Paul, so they say they want Paul to live that is spot where he register in Albert.
Yep.
Oh.
If I hear look for get scratch off.
But one spell Paul me got one, Paul me own a house out there, you know, one of them. Paul me get one of them government thing, you know. They know they me register, no? Because the house they don't broke down, the property don't sell.
Register some up at Regent Street then.
Say Regent Street. Say Regent Street. Paul said it there for 23 years, boy. 23 years.
Put in the work.
Put in the work in fact.
He plant the can.
You see, and they said I want to read the band. Then when they don't know, he walk all through the by the Yabra there. We put in a house. Can remember them put in a lot of house there. So that they come and register people and take the cemetery and they turn it into one residential area. And they, a whole lot of people, loan PUP they put in there. So that they can be give vote. Paul say, I was instrumental in this. So Paul, boy, he rough Alfonso.
Yeah.
PUP on fire. But they got a lot of problem and I tell you.
I want to know what are the problem between Microdon and Patrick? Because is it that
Who
they
are the
live?
editor? Who are the editor now? That's still Rodo.
See,
So where Patrick must have won the job.
I think that something have to do. Something that happened at Belmopan here. Because two of them lived at Belmopan, no?
Oh, and then
Remember that day one of them they get crazy and they walk around half naked by the place.
He call. Boy, that must be something personal, you know.
I think that's something personal.
That must be something personal.
That's something very personal.
Yeah, because you got someone behave like Larry Moore, you know. I feel like that's something personal that happened, Alfonso. Bellini.
No, it's 8 o'clock, 8:01, Joe.
Yeah, man, but something, I think it's personal. It's personal, my brother. 2025-360, 2025-361. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley will be right back after the short commercial break.
When it comes to running my business, I have to ensure that my office is always connected and that my service is the best. This is exactly what I need from my internet provider at my home also. That's why I chose Diginet. It's fast, reliable, and most importantly, it's affordable. With Diginet, I get a reliable connection plus 6 gigabytes free mobile data each month to use while I'm on the go, all for just $99. This is big savings for me. Diginet gives me the edge I need to take my business to the next level, right from home. Visit your nearest BTL office to find out more about Diginet and how you can save, just like me.
Diginet is now available in San Pedro, Northside Belize City, Ladyville, Belmopan, Orange Walk, and now Placencia. Coming soon to Belamas Phase 1 to 4.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Blackout?
Oh, but outside light up.
Wait, did you pay our light bill?
Today was really hectic. I didn't have time to go all the way over there.
Over there where? You only needed 2 seconds to type pay BEL, $48, and send that text to bank at 2265.
Oh, really?
Boy, you forget we are now connected to Heritage Bill Pay Service. We can now text to bank at 2265 from anywhere, anytime to pay our bills. And Heritage Bank does not charge for this service.
Convenient and free? Let me text bank to pay this bill because tomorrow might still be hectic.
Remember to add on more for reconnection fee. And next time, just use Heritage Bill Pay to avoid this problem. In fact, text 2265 again and pay for phone and water one time.
Just text 2265 and pay your bills on time with Heritage Free Bill Pay Service. Heritage Bank, the bank that gives you more.
Belizeans,
Be prepared.
make sure you have an emergency family plan to weather a storm or to evacuate if you live in a weak structure or low-lying area susceptible to flooding or storm surge. Know which shelter you would go and how exactly you would get there.
Be responsible.
Secure your home and assets, battening down roofs, boarding up doors and windows, and trimming overgrown trees. Where branches are near power lines, seek assistance from the experts at Belize Electricity Limited.
Be informed.
Monitor and adhere only to official updates and advisories from NEMO and the Belize Met Service.
Be wise.
Do not be led by rumors from unauthorized sources on social media or elsewhere.
Be organized.
If you and your family must evacuate to a shelter, pack enough food and water to last a minimum of 3 days.
Be considerate.
Do not carry excessive luggage or items to a shelter that could occupy unnecessary space or inconvenience others.
Be decisive.
If you are officially advised to evacuate, do so without delay, understanding that it is difficult or impossible for NEMO officials to rescue you or your family in the midst of a storm.
Remember, your safety and security is your first responsibility. Look out for yourself and your family and keep an eye out for your neighbors and community.
A message from the National Emergency Management Organization.
In a traffic roundabout, some common mistakes when turning a quarter of the way around are entering into the circle and not yielding to traffic into the circle, making a right turn from the left or inside lane, exiting the circle and not yielding to pedestrians or crosswalks. For a quarter of the way around, the correct approach is to enter from the outside lane, signal right, yield to pedestrians and traffic in the circle, proceed when safe, and exit in the right lane. Remember, choose your lane before entering, slow down, yield before entering and exiting the roundabout, and use your signals.
This message was brought to you by the Road Safety Initiative.
Don't stand in line, pay online. With Social Security's new online contribution portal. It's a fast and easy sign-up.
It's very user-friendly, it saves you time, and it's very effective.
24-hour online access.
Access is simple, and the uploads are very, very easy.
And it saves you time.
It saves time in that, one, I no longer need an employee to go over to Social Security Board and stand up in line for a very long time.
And by us using the portal, especially because of the volume of employees, the amount of employees we have, it's a quicker way for us.
Social Security Board, committed to service excellence.
They say money makes the mail run, so when you need it to run at lightning speed, go with the Pro EMS. Express Mail Service is the worldwide post office brand of its speed mail. Your item is received at one of our counters and quickly and reliably flown to its overseas destination within 2 to 3 days. EMS is available in Belize 7 days per week. Rest assured that you're in good hands because tracking, signature, and delivery confirmation can be monitored on the internet. The best part is EMS is at least 40% cheaper than anyone else. So why pay more when the best, the Belize Postal Services EMS, is available for far less? EMS for speed, economy, and service you need when you need it.
Pelican, the beer of Belize, the best tasting beer in Belize.
Lighthouse, follow the light. Lighthouse, follow the light.
If it's a party for 18 to 30, we party with Fiesta.
Fiesta and Coke, you know, that I'm not joking, no more about play.
If it's a party for 30 to 45, we party with Fiesta. If it's a party for 50 to 80, we party with Fiesta.
Party, Fiesta, forever.
Travelers Fiesta Rum, the new party rum of Belize. Ask for it at a store near you. For 18 and over, drink responsibly.
From the company who brought you Buendia freeze-dried coffee, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is made in Colombia, considered among the finest coffee regions around the world. Naturally freeze-dried, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is exposed to less heat than other coffee brands to preserve the flavor and aroma to make the perfectly convenient cup of coffee you deserve. Have a buenos dias with Grace.
Recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
Welcome back to Tuesday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your entertainment and information center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley. We're sitting in Studio 2. We're operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City on a Tuesday. It's the 5th day of June 2018. Okay, 17 to the boy.
You live good.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so I was listening to the news yesterday with Elena Smith, and so apparently they have no problem with the way how the payment is gonna be done as it relates to the smart stream system, and so Elena got on and said you don't know why Cola sent out the release and then should have consulted them before they sent out the release. So we don't want to fight other people battle? And you don't know what you're talking about?
And when people know why you fight them battle, because you don't got no credibility. Bracket, when just listen to me, just the media tolerate and encourage bracketing and nonsense, you know. I think sometimes there are lots of things happening in this country. Lots of important things happening in this country, but no, bracket, bring on. We got down for a while.
But then and then interview bracket and hingan and interview, and then they take time out for an interview Elena Smith. Not till just now, they just catch her yesterday. So, but the first question is, when one release like that come out, did you have a check with BNTU and see what they got to say about it?
Yes.
And they didn't. None of the media hosts check with BNTU before they air bracket and stupidness.
He not the pit bull, man. He not the pit bull. He going to fight for people when everyone they fight for her. When they even need her. Right? And that is.
But the thing is, they pick fight for no reason, because there is no reason to fight.
But let's say exactly.
He didn't fight for no reason.
He and Self that the same thing. Since we talk about cost of living, we want, but Self not issue press conference. He no got press conference, right? He no got press conference. He no issue press release. He going out there only go get 10 people. 10 people. If you talk about the cost of living.
But you see why, right? Huh? But you see why he can't chuck no following. Because alone stupidness he go fight for.
Yes. The lone stupidness you go fight for, and people, I mean,
people see through this.
You like I'm saying, you ever hear then get out there and say, well, okay, now to me, I would think one reason for get out there and make one lot of noise, that the fact that we want to pay $100 million, 100 million for one hospital where we not even own. Where we can't go there for no free service. We have to pay through with nose. Those of us who go there and can afford it. We not hear them say nothing like that. Not that not come up at all.
No, man. Why should it?
Because that one PUP thing. Because they got the agenda. You man, they got a whole lot of crowd where behave like that. They make nice. That like I tell you yesterday. That like you got professional mourners. When you get a states and they get in at the funeral home and somebody come in and stand and you see that they are big tears, then you get paid for that.
And they know who dead.
They don't even know who dead. Right? But they are being paid, and this is the thing, and that's why you say they think they kind of issues where they try to raise, like bracket the rainbow up the smart stream. Man, and then I try to figure out, but wait. When I look upon this thing, I say, but this thing is in the best interest of teachers, because they get paid per time. It will be convenient. You put it in our bank account where you get your card, you go have access to it anytime, that kind of thing there, right? Instead of you have to go get one check signed for it, go cash the check, that kind. It will provide more
expedites.
Yes, speed and accuracy. The government will be in a position to know well who the teachers, who they get paid, that kind of thing, because that will have to be submitted to Treasury, and then they don't want that. Man, all of that will eliminate all contact time where teachers not have, because every last Friday of the month in some schools they don't have classes because teachers have to go for them pay. Then pay will be sent to them. You know what I mean? But no, so Elena say they're happy with where government they do. And I would have believed that, and I don't believe, but I know, I am certain that before government made that move, they would have had consultations with them, and they would have agreed with it. Because if they're never happy about it,
and Elena said as much.
Yeah, because if they're never happy about it, they may start funny mention it to them. And this is another new thing. Yeah, because they make nice, because you know the management may make nice about that, funny mention it to them. And I'm certain that they had discussion long time, and they came up with a decision. You know what happened? This is in our best interest. Make we use this smart stream. Oh, bracket team, boy, I did tell them, but I don't know. Maybe he spent too much time up that place by Hattieville, I mean by Belmopan. Maybe he need to go in there now. Right? Maybe he need to go in there. Because, boy, rough. that man rough, boy, that man rough.
People they text me by and they say, will the PUP Albert convention be held at the police station?
Well,
they were the PUP
Albert, boy.
The police station, the way how they gana to each other, no?
Well, I know that convention you got heavy police presence, because anything could happen. Anything could happen. So you got heavy police presence.
I wonder what was the outcome of that meeting, if anything was finally resolved or whatever. If they finally come up with a list of people who
I don't think anything happened Friday, because it ended in chaos.
Yes,
it ended in chaos.
Man threatened to kill our next man.
Man, police they look for go for this one and that one.
But a big man for the run to the police station too.
No, that's where you go, man.
But when Micah gets slapped, he may run straight across the he gets slapped. The boxer.
No, but
one old man box Micah.
And got straight at
I run go to police. I know you got reason for go run.
Yeah, but
man, you sit down across a table, you just a heart attack with a man. Now you run go to police station.
Man, they call a threat. They talk about shot.
Man, look they still the same. You're part of the same organization.
But I tell you,
if I have a heart attack with anybody in the UDP, I don't think the person I have a heart attack with, or I ain't not going to no police station. Got okay, oh, hard attacking.
So if you tell her,
cool off, man.
Tell her they shot you,
man.
Why somebody take that hard? So.
Maybe that the type of individual to deal with.
But I want to tell you something. Power. The power. Them bally they fight for. And the power. They want to do anything for power. They will do anything. Right? And you see that no we they make up no story. That no UDP they make up story, because the lady tell her the other day, one lady call and they say, oh, we don't want the city council field, so no could talk about it, man. Listen to me.
Why would you want the city council to field?
We only talk about the Belize City Council, the PUP City Council, when thing happen out, thing company news. Everybody knows, so we talk about it.
But you realize that the level of the bickering and the fighting what happening at the PUP for their position there. They really think they could win, you know?
Oh yes. Why you think
they really think they could win?
Why you think Miss Woods want run now?
All of a sudden,
man, Paul is saying that know me, Paul, and I heard this before. Paul is saying that they had asked this lady for run for mayor, and the lady turned it down.
But we had long discussions about it here. And you know what?
Paul confirmed.
Yeah, but that's true, because it's true. We not sit down here and make up no story as it relates to what happening at the PUP. After we know, we may say that long time that they may ask the lady for run and I never want to run. I'm afraid for lose. Now somehow she feel like she could be.
She feel like
if she couldn't think enough, if she mind it could win the city council election, what makes she think that they could beat Tracy? I just want to know.
I tell him,
asking for a
run
friend.
the two of them and do a double queen.
Two of them together. Two for the price of one.
Yeah.
Lash up two and make them not come back.
Tracy, I beat them, Albert, sir.
I beat them bad.
Tracy, I beat them. And I want to tell you something. The UDP is going to win the next general election. The UDP is going to win, despite the fact that they had a lot of things, a lot of this, and a lot of that. Man, the UDP is going to win the next general election because the people, Belizeans, the work of the United Democratic Party, right? And every time you hear the UDP does something, the PUP try badmouth it. You know why? Because it decreases their chance of winning. They badmouth the Civic Center. They badmouth the Farbage Road thing. You hear the people me telling. You hear them bracket and solve show me Gandhi. Can't demonstrate. That Farbage Road almost finished, you know. Farbage Road they more than halfway right now.
Yeah, they leave past halfway.
Right.
And the work they go on.
Yes. And you hear the people say make them come back here. Make them come back here. But they're not going back there. Man, you look on Belize City, look on Farbage Road, look on where they happen. Look on the development where they happen. Now you read that thing from Barbados where they ask the IMF to come in.
People say the work of the city council we take bokut.
Yeah.
Nothing happen.
We're nearing 100 days.
Nothing.
You hear 100-day plan? You hear 100-day plan? You hear where they happen in the 100 days? You hear anything come out of the city council? You hear anything? You hear the mayor make any statement, any press conference?
Where they know?
Huh?
Where they want to do? Where they want to do and how they want to do it if they ain't got no money to pay salaries?
But you know it surprises me that you can't find money for pay salaries when
you go find 6,000 for pay for a mechanic, no?
Yes, but what I am saying to you, Alfonso, you know where this prove to me, you know where this prove to Belizeans, they just not got the administrative skills to run the city. Because if you get in, you remember when they get in and they bring in Jose Kowe as him and head the transition team. Jose Kowe was a minister. Jose Kowe was a farmer mayor. Jose Kowe is also an auditor, right? An accountant. When Jose Kowe come in, then they find the check. They overspend this budget.
And they gone in there, they gonna look for things and then dig up and not find nothing.
But what I'm saying to you, you find, they bust the budget for this. They had a concert and they spent so much at the concert. You got this. Joe Bradley gonna sign a thing that some restaurant for party. This, that. Man, you come bust the budget, you come got concerts. When you hear the city council got anything? But when under the UDP city council under Darrell Bradley, Darrell Bradley, you know here that the staff can't get pay. You know here then going BW waste control they go slow.
Still go
slow.
They don't want to pay the people then, the people that don't work and they don't want to pay they now.
Right, so
somebody say, how you mean nothing happen at the council? Then the thief receipt book.
Well, you hear receipt book last.
Joe Kowe must use his accounting skills and find the receipt book.
No, but they're not interested in that.
Or Wagner need to build some fence wrong the receipt book.
Well, somebody tell me can he live up the Los Lagos? Somebody tell me that fee fence get higher.
Yes, man. Raise it up. So instead of build fence wrong a house, they need to build fence wrong the receipt book there.
Right, to raise the fence higher. And he got a basketball court in a yard. He got the security now. He got security, right? 24. He got security there. So, but no money there for pay. But under the UDP, they complain over. They spend so much on this. They spend. They can tell us something. Belizeans don't come to the conclusion. Residents of Belize City have come to the conclusion that what happened. We make one big mistake.
Somebody said, I had to check if the mayor come back from state set.
I know here in Natal, boy. I know here in New York. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Yeah, good morning, Joe. Good morning, all the friends.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. I want good weather, you know.
Yes, man.
It's great.
You're still in a bed now.
Yeah, but I'm still in the bed, but I need to relax after, man. I know if you come out from the bed after, man. Yeah, they call about nobody. But yeah, what with PUP also. But now I start off with the one, you know the one with the activist one. Then we may go on some demonstration where they do.
The man who get accused of rape?
Yes, man, they get accused of rape.
What happened to him?
They about party, when young people are about it, and they about also. They got accused of rape people also. Then they make people like PUP harbor boy. They make people that get accused of crime also. PUP harbor lone animals. You know see, but the one of the Orange Walk East,
It walk out again and I give it fight.
I see the walk, but they compare Chihuahua. All of them doing that also. They accuse him of missing the picnic that was double, remember?
Oh, lads.
They accuse, I know they accuse them of saying they knew the man to get charged.
Oh, lads.
No, listen to me, I say guilty, you know. But I have to tell you the type of people in the People's United Party. So the people need to be careful. They got the same chick. They want to run the Orange Walk East. When they say they do the same thing too. So people that want to mix up, I want to get to one certain individual. You know that one who want to run up the road up the north there? That be something or something ends?
Hold on. What pay? What run?
That be something that
Belize Rural.
Yeah, Belize Rural, not something like that. But I was candidate, I think that they say look at the when one man saw all something like that man.
Oh, I have his story.
You know what
it's supposed to be a preacher man with the medal with the lay picnic.
You know the job for that, you know?
He made a medal with the lay picnic and they want to be candidate for the People's United Party.
What you expect?
Yeah, that is type of candidate with the People's United
United. So you got one with an activist, he ain't get charged for rape.
Yeah.
You got one next one that used to be a rep, he ain't get charged for medal with the picnic. They got one next one now.
They got one with a mayor.
What? Oh man, we send the picture, no?
The picture with the picture to leave
to leave by them that Ford Farm.
Then we got
I can prove it.
I know me my name as so my name, but they may accuse that, they may accuse.
But I hear now a preacher man.
But I lose the job for that.
They fire.
They fire after that, they lose the job.
In the middle of the leap picnic.
The whole people don't want to be candidate. How we have a how to talk to when we all is around.
And look at that like Falloon what?
How could we do that? What is wrong with the People's United Party?
But my brother,
they're so shit that they
hold on.
Until you have pick up candidate which has been accused of touching and all kind of things, children.
But what pay me to work? What pay me to work?
My way is that my way to work. But I'm going to use for it.
That mean what teacher?
You are my teacher too. You are my teacher, yes. You don't know what man, one talk.
Man.
Up the last one.
No, they call no name. They call
no name, man. I'm a simple, you know, so light, so simple like that, so man. Stop that believe you know that, them are thinking that something up the two.
Oh.
Huh?
So
you imagine
it touch little boys.
The few people that bring all kind of people to enter in our homes.
It touch little boys. It touch little boys.
That is what they are doing. They are dangerous PUPs, a dangerous party controlled by a bunch of mobs. You can argue with everything you say to you. It's a dangerous organization controlled by a bunch of mobs. They go and they bring out, they look at the molester and what I'm talking about, ruin don't plan it because we want to put one into it. The kind of people that we represent we, looking at we party, we have decent, credible candidates. We don't put up things like them once even in the ring, as like even mingle pick me, right? Immediately I get terminated. Because we don't waste time, the environment, the United Democratic Party don't tolerate for the fire. That is dangerous. But you know the one factor that
you know what, Joe?
I don't know what it is.
I forget your name, but it's supposed to be a preacher man too, you know?
I don't know if you know. I think in the beat something now
in our convention, in our election.
No, in our election.
Oh. Village council thing.
Something like that.
Okay.
The bedroom boy, you have to be careful of that.
Man, watch how you put them in your house. Can they hold the campaign? And if you have young children,
keep them out.
If you have young children, be careful how they walk in your house or in your yard.
After I will go to people and then got the bar to have a campaign that people out. Some people really dangerous, but they think we don't care. They don't say about the jump up, run the place, all about the place, so like they're so care. But believe people are poor people. People don't care about the poor people that the Maro and the UDP. Let's say on the party where right house the poor people. When they
pay loan, we pay one whole mortgage. One month.
Give the people in the house, like say your house, they are telling you, oh, it's not for you. But they pay rent every month to $700-800. How poor people are paying that?
But you know, I had up the picture.
I the Maro gone right off their house for their poor people. You know how Mr. Barado? When the people and the poor people are home on that KHMH.
You write that off?
Poor people can't pay their money. Poor people can't pay their money. Mr. Barrow gone and Mr. Barrow right off them here saying what something. We know poor people are going to go back again and run back our bill. But right now you take that burden off and then they go right now and we write it off and Mr. Barrow write it off. That's our true leader. That's our true person. But poor people look on the $300 subsidy when we get to people. Look on the NHR and the area Corazon and the North and the West Area. So they run out of NHR. So look at the infrastructure works now when it happens from the Honda to the Stone. Look at the type of employment over there. Watch for you so the only Prime Minister make sure they create more things to tell with the car center, whatever they call so the young people when they come out of school or come out of graduate now for 6 summers so could get one lead job until they could do it better. This that the government would care about the poor, the People's United Party, not care about the poor points. So they care about bringing matter to everybody molest people. That is how dangerous the people is. So we have to keep on listening to people there and they get rid of it. They're dangerous.
Then they text me the name of this man, yeah. I will text it to you and tell me if that's so. It starts with M, first name the M and the last name the L.
Whistle.
No call on him.
Be careful. No call on him.
Make people feel like when they go to the campaign.
Yeah. No, but you have to be careful. Basically,
PUP cannot find decent candidates.
So you got one, alright.
I can't read the rest.
Yeah, you can't read any if it's true. You see what happened, Alfonso? The PUP right now, they got infighting. Right? They got infighting. So when they got one party, one leader, it may hard for you get it make it hard for you get people where want to run. Now when you got 3 party within a party, it gets harder to find candidates so that anybody will grab.
And I try to figure out if this one had a touch boy or girl.
Oh lad.
And they touch the Lee picnic, then they touch the Lee picnic and then get fired for school. If they touch picnic, they want to be candidate, they want to run. Pastor.
But me always tell you about pastor, man. Me no into that pastor business because some of them bracket. I tell you some of them me tell me bracket the seminary the study for being a preacher, but I say bracket the preacher. Yeah, preach politics, save souls and votes they want. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, man, tell us.
Gentlemen, I can't complain about the rule and not situation too. Man, you have the good old major Jones there. But that man, whatever I say about the man put in among career, just like when I study individual from put in. No, you mean after Jones put in all the years, I fight hard for the Facebook every single day. So, all of a sudden, they want to put one Marconi Leal in the major Lloyd Jones. Then Marconi Leal in the region of the fight with no party like Jones, but that's for the few people, Jones is the one black one.
Who is this Marconi Leal?
Man, that was third chairman, I think that chairman has San Hill or something like that.
We don't know him, boy.
No, they want to put him for the major. Why the major? They don't want to tolerate this. They don't want to take him back up and they don't use it. So when they put Jones last time, they never think Jones have a growth of a chance of it. But this time now, even though they think they don't win rule and that, they think they are farm government. So they don't want no Jones and that type of people where the party so when they fix the name personal people now. So they fix this one, they have Marconi Leal. Senior. Not to be mistaken with Marconi Leal Jr., who is a decent individual. The one they have chosen is Marconi Leal Sr. to replace the good old major. I feel sorry for major, boy.
Boy, the major say and step down.
Yeah. The chance,
is it because of the major color is skin, boy?
It can't be anything else that already happened across.
Because they don't want Arthur.
I don't know.
They don't want
left, right, and center.
They don't want the major. They don't want who else, boy. They don't want the Johnny Cake girl. Boy. We didn't tell you no.
So they move the major now to Marconi Leal. Marconi Leal, everybody do nothing to know. They are good 8-9 years. Marconi Leal, do nothing, you know. Wait, Albert. No, the women are married to try not to have laterally barbarians. That's even like the council be a crowd. There are real council people, she try and knock off the list. Because then one way is to listen to them and to the music. And then one go on BTL park or pistol park up at your house. So I see them things she carry a meeting and I want to know and poor people that are conservative and the people so they don't reflect the Albert.
Not the barbarians.
They don't reflect the Albert who she grew up in. It's a story.
She grew up at Seaside?
Yeah, then a PUP. I mean like UDP.
Royal Creole at Seaside. They don't know about Kong Shelby.
And this woman can't stand poor people, yeah?
They can't even stand the smell of the fish.
They thought that poor people long to see house, but they can't sleep.
You know, if the whole house vibrate?
Well, and they'll feel like I represent the good people of the Albert Division. I would have never think Thompson first look of you sorry for Kazala.
But lad, in this situation, boy, you're sorry for her. You kind of want to leave boy from wrong, yeah.
But hold on, so but you feel sorry for her. Paul never made a joke with they chatting them, boy. They had to call police, pana. Paul can handle the candle, man.
Paul said, bring it on.
You never hear how they called police, pana, last week?
Yeah, let us think, man, let me put that I hit Paul for Galvin. That's what the news said. A police report has made that Tarzan want to put a hit on a Galvez. That's according to the news. I don't know about Tarzan to people, but they want to do a hit.
Yeah, I know Paul may own one of the house, one of the government building per Regent Street. I know Paul may want to operate the civic center, but I don't know he has.
You don't know has no hitman.
Yeah, no, yeah.
This man Paul into government, that's it, something like that.
Yeah.
Paul into setting up it. And how they go so far by Port Paul's
Boy, I didn't tell Paul you can't vote either because you don't live here the year.
I live there, I find Paul.
Yeah.
And Paul's name because we're stuck out by this. But this thing now, we all think about.
I win the convention, man.
Yeah, I win the convention, but me and the whole family are ready to vote against that one day. The one we can't stand people. The whole family ready to Albert. Tell you all are ready to see. Because it take anybody over.
But tell me something. They don't know you.
I think they don't know me at all.
Because if they know your friend, get them out.
They shake you off at the list.
Shake you off.
They don't shake me off. They shake Paul off. Paul live here.
You live in Alberts.
Paul and Ballerina live from my house, so they will just strike the whole name for it before they try to.
So they don't live there, but
yeah, because Valerie can't vote for himself.
Yeah.
So
start up the whole name first before they can touch me.
And it seems that you well into this thing, yeah. Where they going with them? Where they going with Mike and him and the one GE?
Jason Andrews.
I was Mike right up a lot of worthless thing for the man for the Belize Live last week. The news say the things so worthless is according to the news. And the things so worthless they can't even repeat it.
Yes. He call the man an a-hole.
And this like one party colleague.
You could imagine that.
It's like one party colleague, the man writes about him and the Belize Times, the party newspaper. They write things that are weird, the newspaper news can't even mention it. And you know you're accused of a new sensational TV.
Now when they call him womanizer.
And they close to the real meat of the story. You have to go read the thing, man. You have to go read the story. It's called Nasty People. That's the title of the story on the Belize Times of last week.
We know the Belize Times?
Yes, Nasty People. That's referring to the Andrews, no?
Boy, that's something personal. That has to be something personal. Because one time I went there upon the walkboat.
Somebody tell me Marconi is the cousin of the PUP chairman Henry Charles.
Yes, what
you see why they rest the poor major, my brother? They rents major because they need to make space for the oligarchs.
That's how I tell up. I tell up PUP the one league group. PUP the one league group.
That cousin.
Yeah. When you hear about PUP and the party, no, it's still there. When you hear about PUP and the party the one league group, you know. Go ahead, me Bali, sorry.
Yes, gentlemen, so the good old Major Jones, no worry, Major Jones, you put in the work, but they don't want to, so they don't leave it.
You plan the car now and somebody else can read the band.
Can read the band.
I need to waste the time, my father. Oh, my Paul, my family got your back.
You got Paul.
He never Paul over any Valerie away name when I like poor people. I like people, I like poor people. I bottom line. I like we, now come wrong with house. Already I tell you we have a black bucket ready for Valerie could try show back and be on
now we got the white bucket. The white bucket. People know it as white bucket. They know we're going at the white bucket.
I know it's at the PUP bucket.
You got that cover, right?
So you think you are come wrong with you know why we run your house? You have something waiting for you. Morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, man, yeah, boy. You look so like you sound like this scholar down voter in Albert, boy.
Yeah, he say got Paul.
Yeah,
yeah, this one, man. Think our apartment building right here. 46. 46 Vernon Street. Well, if Pinky and Miss Pinky, not a pack up people in that place there. When I tell you pack up, they got 31 people pack up in one room.
The whole island is sleeping. They take turning. You
can't. 31 people in one room. Paul need to be careful of this too, because when they register people in the Albert division, and when voting time, they want to allow them to vote with the slip. Joe, 31 people
in one room.
In one room. It reminds me of the operation when they had the 1, 2, 3 Isle operation, and
the Brokeback Island operation.
Pack up in a room and call it talk show.
No. So 31 in one room they register.
In one room they pack me up, boy.
Well, basically,
and when voting time, you see the list now come out. The list now come out until I pass this election where they happen here. So they still have to do vetting and all of that. But for the meantime, they want, I think, allow them to vote with the receipt. If you understand what they say, when you go, Joe, when you go to register the elections and they put down a name, Joe Bradley, apartment number 9.
No, put me on number 9, man. No, put me on number 9. Can number 9, I want. Go ahead, though.
Apartment number 10.
All right, 10 better.
Number 46 Vernon Street. So, then give a receipt. When you go to elections and bunges, then give a receipt. If you make a comeback, forget your card. But in the meantime, the officers for elections and bunges have to go out to number 46 Vernon Street. Then go in apartment number 10. Then go and go look for Joe Bradley there and see if Joe Bradley lived there. If Joe Bradley lived there, because maybe somebody did there or whatever, they say, yeah, Joe Bradley live right there, and I work or whatever. So then put up on the list.
That have to vote for this one.
No, that registration. That's how registration works.
But is there a re-registration?
Yes, but they're not worried about re-registration, and they worry about registration because they will be able to vote with the receipt.
Okay.
So you know, so now that receipt there will mean nothing, you know. When they try to right now for this convention, pack up the list.
With receipt.
I just want, pal. Be careful of those voting with receipts.
Come on, you know.
If what? Man,
no, but we hold on.
Special interest there, right there.
No plain land recently.
Who won 46 Vernon Street? Me, no know.
Yeah, I tell you right now. But listen what I'm saying to you. And they ask you any plain land because somebody may tell me that at the last municipal election, a lot of US dollars by the float wrong. People,
the one there from BR up so, is rural. The underage girls, they may teach illegal, 13 and so. Touch there.
Why by the way, somebody know the mere driver that Dangriga shot himself too.
Oh yeah, condolences.
Yeah, condolences to the family. I said last night. I think somehow they say police may look for something and he shot himself. Boy, take away going. And you know the other day I spoke to that man right out here. Calm, cool little fellow. Right out there, boy. It's sad.
Condolences to the family. So they say from Sir Romdon they call Andrew's womanizer cause he left a wife.
But I hear something with a Bosito.
Bicycle, they call it bicycle.
Bicycle.
Okay. A whole bicycle. You know that bicycle just about everybody, right?
Everybody run pani. Yeah. But they tell me something about some Bosito.
You know the leave Bosito too? And then leave van double mopan man. We carry you everywhere.
Yes.
You jump in there.
Man and Joe. Alright. No man, Bosito. But the way the Bosito come in.
They like the Lavan.
Oh.
People just jump in and jump out.
Oh, you jump, you ride. You ride.
Yeah, you jump in and jump out.
Bicicleta, like the lady that
the old bicycle.
The little lady when we eat the other day that I pan last week when they gonna tell you about bicicleta. Then I like bicycle. Some of them are like bicycle and some of them are like bosito. You jump in, you jump out, so you ride any one of them, and then
carry off if a village to village, go the place.
Yeah, you may pee.
Somebody said not only touch, have sex with them, and he pay off the family to job it. I want to know who this one here, man. Who this one here when in the talk about? Public garage, Lord have mercy. I don't need to stop it.
But yeah, they look for child register a lot out of Queen Square right now too.
You mean out of Queen Square?
For put in Alberts. For the convention.
I know that is the thing say.
The
thing say Queen Street they make loan fake receipt.
Oh,
Queen Street they make fake receipt. When they go for the convention alone fake receipt pal and they get.
Also Queen Street is support. So what happened? Now who want pal?
Cordell
want pal. Johnny want
special interest.
Yeah. But then boy I see for true pal needs to be very careful. Queen Street is in the process of making bogus registration receipt. Boy, but that rough boy. You mean all thing they know for win boy power.
I want to know who this one I want to tell me about that. It used to be a teacher up the side, man.
Anyway, while we are on this the Spelling Bee finals today at the new city center, despite the fact that the PUP told us that the city center would have been only for the elite, and the cost would have been.
That was from last week, you know. The reason was
last week because say boy, okay, sorry, okay. I know I'm try to find something. Yeah, Friday. This was Friday. This was Friday. It was Friday. Yeah. But one thing I want to say. Sorry, I read the wrong date. It was Friday. But you see, Spelling Bee and all Civic Center. Make we take this call. Carla, good morning. You're live. No, I want the gun. Yeah.
That's the good for nothing PUP candidate.
Who they call?
For rural. Belize rural.
Marconi Leal and say, he not my teacher?
Me never said that, Joe Bradley.
I read one name,
Me never said that. And now I had to disassociate myself that from that right away. Me never said no Leal. Please.
I had to ask about one name.
Me never said that. Me never said that. Me never said that. I have a candidate where I run so where take advantage of some 13-year-old legal.
I don't know about who that. I don't know who that.
You say me want to know who that the candidate and the name of the candidate. Me don't know about that.
I don't know who that the candidate. I want to tell me. I don't know who is the candidate.
Me.
Carla, good morning. You're live.
Yeah. Like somebody about some candidate just now.
No. Me don't know about no candidate.
Me don't know.
I hear they got candidates so up so where one run for PUP, where touch one legal, it pay off the family there, make them keep quiet. It want run for PUP down that side there.
West side,
down that side there, man, down that side.
South side.
Oh, down that side.
Yeah, that side.
That
up so. In the north.
Yeah, what BRN now? BRN.
No.
But anyway, I can't from I don't understand the next thing now, right? Thing to UP, don't they go what the molested. But next thing to right? Then they got loan done simple candidate also too. Because listen to me. If you in our partner like I had a UDP and I want to put up my name to run for a UDP ticket. And when I put in my application, UDP now I run the leadership of the party and everything now I run. So now you tell me now why I want young and kiss anybody and stuff. I want to run. If you know I run now no party.
That's why I like Major. I respect Major Disaster.
I respect Major Disaster.
Yeah, Major Disaster say no. Me I know they don't know.
But Major Disaster in MBDF, they need to be military man.
They got discipline.
No, they got discipline.
So you pull know how you want to run for this party. This party no want you. But like who knows, they like in the case of Arthur Saldiva. Then they look for this boy for being a liar, no? I like Arthur Saldiva. He want to fight to carry the man in a court. Can he want to bring a Johnny there and the leadership of the PUP and then if they got a court because I wait for the way they are carrying for it, Mandemo to say something like that.
Hold on. Mandemo.
They want force them to make it go run.
Yeah, so you want to carry the man there. So they don't got the Patrick Candidacy. I think he used to be UDP, no possible, the same pattern. But you know why they jump for UDP and got PUP? Because UDP not thief.
And they can't go their own way.
But they can't go UDP not thief. But they know to for their heart, they all about them, they listen to the word of God also with Louis Wade, so they're all hypocrites. They're not pretenders there. He in the UDP not thief, so they jump ship and go PUP. When they go thinking they want to win, when they lose, you run left the people like guys, they're not thief, but again, the people like computer, you know. But that Patrick Candy, and they come back run. The people they know why you run. I know like all of them, the ball, when they sell they can't run. The leader, the cake one, Sheegan, that I am thing, she not, you know, they catch up to the UDP, they don't beat UDP, no municipal election, or UDP beat themselves first. Right?
Yeah.
She know, she's the candidate, and she will represent the people of Port Layola. I'm not tell her something. No, she, anyone here about the local name, Usher, want win Port Layola. Port Layola going back to the UDP, and then the question that, but we are trying to get to funds, so. Imagine they know why you like that, you the fight.
You the push up yourself.
You look like the thing looking at their favor, so then you push up on the man and they call the man because they want to go thief, they want to go touch the people like Kitty. Them man they don't want to run to benefit no poor people. You know what state thing this thing they don't want to run to benefit no poor people. I want you to listen to all when they PUP in the talk, how they do it for so long and after they tell
time for eat, I've heard that.
Kind of simple this after they tell them man they want to go thief here. After Saldiva, Patrick, Andrew, all of everybody else. So instead they relax themselves, the people don't want them, they part of the left the people, they party alone.
They don't want you.
They don't want to keep them from the people, they party.
They don't want you.
Papa, it's like the party in Albert. The people don't want your party, let the people they party alone.
Paul want the party.
True, you know.
The people they want vibrator. The people they want vibrator, they don't want
No, but you shouldn't say that the people don't want.
That the party.
The party don't want.
The people like the party.
That the party.
Because
the people in Albert want Tracy. The people in Tracy.
But the PUP, the party, and his crew, they don't want and they want his vibrator. So Paul once again, you know what make it?
The people.
Convention June 17th.
They didn't know.
Why me?
That June 17th. Then they don't make up their own things for the logo of vote against Paul already.
The fake receipt there.
Yeah, so far going in.
I don't care who I run.
But back to BRN. But tell me about BRN.
Me don't know about BRN.
Me don't know what you're talking about.
I had to tell you, yellow. Understand what happened. They got a constituency up so.
Yeah.
Where they got a candidate where they run for the People's United Party up so.
Yeah.
Where abuse a little girl, 13 years old, while in primary school. While the person was a teacher up so. They take money and they pay off the family members, make them keep quiet, and they push it under the rug. Now that their people were seek for run in in our election for represent the people of Belize, no? I say up so.
And then people are going to people.
We don't know that way. We don't know that way.
I mean, the worry.
And then.
So you got the accused of sorry when the accused of rape on their side. You got the one when the accused of some Martula Mendes. Can you accuse of calling their name? Can you get on youth? When they accused of taking the picnic, they live in here and they touch the picnic. You got the one the Chichi the mayor he up top. When we send new picture to Smiley boy. Then you got the thing the BRN the thing there. When I say molest something picnic. So, oh God Almighty, we just want to get the People's United Party once again make a clean getaway. God.
Yeah.
Let's take
902 commercial break.
2025-360, 2025-361. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley will be right back after this short commercial break.
Digicel postpaid customers. Your weekends just got 2 times better. You now get double data for the weekends. That's double your plan's data every Saturday and Sunday. All this free data to use the way you want to. No Wi-Fi, no problem. Watch all your favorite songs on YouTube. Video chat for as long as you want. Stay online as long as you want. Binge watch all your Netflix shows. Don't worry, because data can't done. Now is the perfect time to go postpaid. Double data weekends. Only Digicel gives you more data for free to enjoy on the bigger, better network.
Don't stand in line, pay online. With Social Security's new online contribution portal. It's a fast and easy sign-up.
It's very user-friendly, it saves you time, and it's very effective.
24-hour online access.
Access is simple and the uploads are very, very easy.
And it saves you time.
It saves time in that, one, I no longer need an employee to go over to Social Security Board and stand up in line for a very long time.
And by us using the portal, especially because of the volume of employees, the amount of employees we have, it's a quicker way for us.
Social Security Board, committed to service excellence.
In a traffic roundabout, some common mistakes when turning a quarter of the way around are entering into the circle and not yielding to traffic into the circle, making a right turn from the left or inside lane, exiting the circle and not yielding to pedestrians or crosswalks. For a quarter of the way around, the correct approach is to enter from the outside lane, signal right, yield to pedestrians and traffic in the circle, proceed when safe, and exit in the right lane. Remember, choose your lane before entering, slow down, yield before entering and exiting the roundabout, and use your signals.
This message was brought to you by the Road Safety Initiative.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Belizeans,
be prepared.
Make sure you have an emergency family plan to weather a storm or to evacuate if you live in a weak structure or low-lying area susceptible to flooding or storm surge. Know which shelter you would go and how exactly you would get there.
Be responsible.
Secure your home and assets, battening down roofs, boarding up doors and windows, and trimming overgrown trees. Where branches are near power lines, seek assistance from the experts at Belize Electricity Limited.
Be informed.
Monitor and adhere only to official updates and advisories from NEMO and the Belize Met Service.
Be wise.
Do not be led by rumors from unauthorized sources on social media or elsewhere.
Be organized.
If you and your family must evacuate to a shelter, pack enough food and water to last a minimum of 3 days.
Be considerate.
Do not carry excessive luggage or items to a shelter that could occupy unnecessary space or inconvenience others.
Be decisive.
If you are officially advised to evacuate, do so without delay, understanding that it is difficult or impossible for NEMO officials to rescue you or your family in the midst of a storm.
Remember, your safety and security is your first responsibility. Look out for yourself and your family and keep an eye out for your neighbors and community.
A message from the National Emergency Management Organization.
Lighthouse, follow the light. Lighthouse, follow the light.
From the company who brought you Buendia freeze-dried coffee, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is made in Colombia. Considered among the finest coffee regions around the world. Naturally freeze-dried, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is exposed to less heat than other coffee brands to preserve the flavor and aroma to make the perfectly convenient cup of coffee you deserve. Have a buenos dias with Grace.
Recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
If it's a party for 18 to 30, we party with Fiesta.
Fiesta and Coke, you know, that I'm not joking, no more about play.
If it's a party for 30 to 45, we party with Fiesta. If it's a party for 50 to 80, we party with Fiesta. Travelers Fiesta Rum, the new party rum of Belize. Ask for it at a store near you. For 18 and over, drink responsibly.
Blackout?
Oh, but outside light up.
Wait, did you pay our light bill?
Today was really hectic. I didn't have time to go all the way over there.
Over there where? You only needed 2 seconds to type pay BEL $48 and send that text to bank at 2265.
Oh really?
Boy, you forget we are now connected to Heritage Bill Pay Service. We can now text to bank at 2265 from anywhere, anytime to pay our bills. And Heritage Bank does not charge for this service.
Convenient and free? Let me text bank to pay this bill because tomorrow might still be hectic.
Remember to add on more for reconnection fee. And next time, just use Heritage Bill Pay to avoid this problem. In fact, text 2265 again and pay for phone and water one time.
Just text 2265 and pay your bills on time with Heritage Free Bill Pay Service. Heritage Bank, the bank that gives you more.
Pelican, the beer of Belize, the best tasting beer in Belize.
They say money makes the mail run. So when you need it to run at lightning speed, go with the Pro EMS. Express Mail Service is the worldwide post office brand of its speed mail. Your item is received at one of our counters and quickly and reliably flown to its overseas destination within 2 to 3 days. EMS is available in Belize 7 days per week. Rest assured that you're in good hands because tracking, signature, and delivery confirmation can be monitored on the internet. The best part is EMS is at least 40% cheaper than anyone else. So why pay more when the best, the Belize Postal Services EMS, is available for far less? EMS for speed, economy, and service you need when you need it.
Digicel postpaid customers. Your weekends just got 2 times better. You now get double data for the weekends. That's double your plan's data every Saturday and Sunday. All this free data to use the way you want to. No Wi-Fi, no problem. Watch all your favorite songs on YouTube. Video chat for as long as you want. Stay online as long as you want. Binge watch all your Netflix shows. Don't worry, because data can't done. Now is the perfect time to go postpaid. Double data weekends. Only Digicel gives you more data for free to enjoy on the bigger, better network.
Stand in line, pay online. With Social Security's new online contribution portal. It's a fast and easy sign-up.
It's very user-friendly, it saves you time, and it's very effective.
24-hour online access.
Access is simple and the uploads are very, very easy.
And it saves you time.
It saves time in that, one, I no longer need an employee to go over to Social Security Board and stand up in line for a very long time.
And by us using the portal, especially because of the volume of employees, the amount of employees we have, it's a quicker way for us.
Social Security Board, committed to service excellence.
Welcome back to Tuesday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your entertainment and information center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley. We're sitting in Studio 2, we're operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. On a Tuesday, it's the 5th day of June, 2018. Yep.
So what happened?
Boy,
how the birthday make enjoy? Not tell me nothing but
the birthday was. I enjoyed my birthday. I had a surprise party on Saturday. I mean, a pretty. It was really a surprise to me. I thought we were going to have a graduation dinner, and it was nice because for the party we had all my family living. My brother and my sister living here, and then I had all my kids were here, and we had. Well, one brother in the States who wanted to come because short notice, one sister. But we had all the family here, and quite enjoyable. I enjoyed it. It was at my 65th birthday. It was a family day.
Family reunion.
Yeah, it was sort of something. I think everybody said it was something we needed to do for a while. Okay. You know, because at times we pass. You don't even recognize that your family and that kind of thing. So we got a family where we know in contact.
Very close.
We're close. We're not in contact every day, but when there is something in the family, everybody comes together. And so I want to say thanks to, first of all, I want to say thanks to all the well-wishers, because I get a lot of texts and a lot of phone calls, you know. And I want to say thanks to all those persons who called, wishing well, and my family, everybody. But for me, birthday is just a day.
Yeah, 65.
Yeah, I'm
so that's now, Social Security now.
Yeah, I'm now a senior citizen.
Do you ever stop there? Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I go, we always have a problem. How he need the line? But I'm 65, enjoying life. Yeah, I'll have a lot more years to go, I believe. But and like I say, age is the crowning glory of youth. And like again, as I always tell you, and I want to tell people, one of the best investments you could ever make is to invest in a good education for your kids. And when you get older, it pays off. Right? So that's that for that.
The Social Security Board is wrapping up its consultations that it has been having with and the reason why I asked about that is because I want to get into a retirement business, but you didn't. So, but I'll go into it. The Social Security is wrapping up this the consultation that it's having with countrywide consultations that it relates to raising the
benefits.
The benefits,
which would also be in
really raising the contributions in an effort to raise benefits for employees. And again, I was listening to when Elena Smith was talking yesterday on the news, and she was saying that the union, at least her union, doesn't have any problem with it as long as the benefits are raised. But the whole purpose of it is to ensure that there is that the safety net is tighter for those people who are at the middle to lower income bracket. Those people who make like 500 or so
a week.
As it is, you can only insure up to $300 per week. I think the plan is to insure up to $500 per week. So you insure an additional money. So when you retire, you will get a little bit more in your pension money.
For example, I will now begin to get Social Security pension, right? And it will be like what, a little over $800 per month, and that's the maximum. And you have, right now in employment, you have a number of people making over $500 per week, but then the insurance only covers up to $300.
And when you look at the amount of money that you will be receiving per week, if you have nothing else to fall back upon, and if you have a particular you are used to a particular standard of living, if you are, say, making $500 a week and all the way up until the point when you retire, and you drop from 500 to 200, that are like half of what you're supposed to.
And then
it's hardship.
Also, as you get older, there'll be more need for medical expenses and that kind of thing. And that's why as we go to this fund, this trust fund, this public service trust fund, where the trust fund is giving people loan. To me, I don't agree with that, because like I know of one person in particular. The person made a loan. The person has a loan with a credit union. The person is sick, and so what happened? That person can't pay that loan, and basically you're getting the loan from your own money. And I think that something ought to be done, and I would hope that sooner rather than later that something be done. And I know the matter is before the courts right now, but the trust fund, the operators of the trust fund continue to provide loans, and you find out, like you say, right, in my case, my pension from Social Security will be about $800, a little over $800 per month, right? Now the thing is, what if I still have to continue paying
light bill, water bill, phone bill, whatever?
No, but even your property tax. Even your property tax, you have a car, how you have to buy fuel, that kind of thing, right? And so the whole idea with Social Security trying to increase that is because that a lot of people right now are making more than $500 a week, and basically Social Security is an insurance plan, and the thing is that your employer and the employee, you and your employer, you contribute towards the fund, right? And in my case, I'm a little bit blessed, I would say, because I did certain things when I was younger, and also that I am able to continue to do something to allow another little source of income. But there are people
when I have the luxury, when I have the luxury, and that are the thing, and those are the people that I was mentioning that Social Security is trying to catch or trying to improve their conditions. Because imagine you're on pension and you're unable to meet your basic requirements. That is to pay your light bill, your water bill, your phone bill, and I ain't reach food yet. $800 a month will never be able to cover light, water, electricity, telephone, and food bill. Unless
and that are the basics.
That are the basic. Unless you have something where you the fallback plan,
or you have some other income, and that would be maybe contributions made by kids, right? Maybe you go out and find some other kind of job for those of us who still have
a particular skill,
right? But for most persons, that are it. And like I've said to people, right, I am 65, but I still feel like I got more for offer. And that's why I'm one who believes that maybe a move government needs to make now is the fact that we need to move the retirement age from 55 to 60. And government would save a lot of money. And you find out that when you reach 55, you're at the prime. And in a lot of cases, government has spent a lot of money on educating public officers who at 55 are to come out of the system. But because of that, their training, then they sign a contract and they continue working in government, and then get the same.
Some of the best qualified persons are over going 50, 55,
going 60,
into 60.
Yeah,
best qualified. I mean, the amount of resources and money spent on qualifying these people for these positions, and then when they reach 55, they're gone.
But they still have they still can make positive contribution to the development of the country. You see, there are lots of people. If you look at it, right in Belize City, you have a lot of private schools. But if you were to go to these private schools and you look, the majority of the teachers are teachers who are
retired people.
And if you look at the results of those schools, they're some of the best. Because you come out at 55, right? You could still make contributions. You go to some of these private schools and you check the teachers who are there, and some of them are over 60, but they're at the best, and they're some of the best. And maybe we might need to look at the possibility. Government, we might need to look at the possibility of of moving up the retirement age to maybe 60. because at Social Security you don't get benefits until you're 60.
But then on the flip side of that thing, Joe, if you do that, then you stunt the growth of other public officers. Because retirement is to phase out.
I agree
with you.
I agree with you, but like the president of the university said, it only happened in Belize, where you reach your 55, but then you get a contract for then rehire you with a contract with all the benefits, and then you're still doing the same. You're still stunting the development of the public service if you do that.
Because the old must give way to the new.
I agree. I agree.
That's the normal course of things. But and then we go back to the comments of the president of the University of Belize. You done retire. You done collect your package of what you're supposed to get, your gratuity, you're collecting pension and whatever. And when you come back again into the system, you come right up in that salary, so that like you the double triple dip,
and then the same
system.
Yeah, and basically you look at it, right, when you're on a contract, there's also a pension fund, there's also a retirement benefit in that contract. If I'm not mistaken, I think after 3 or 4 years, or after that time of that contract, you get 1/3 of the total.
30% or whatever it is that you negotiate.
Well,
with them.
we are right, but you also receive another gratuity, and so maybe like I said,
those are things that need to be retaught.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I'll be honest with you right now, the pension, the payment for pension for government is a handsome sum, you know. The pension government, the amount government pay for pension is a handsome sum.
Government is the best place to work in terms of
I
ensure that you have a
pension at the end. Well, at one time, the public service, you could have made the public service a career. Because you moved up. If you remember.
I mean, at one time, right now you can make the public service a career.
Should I say that the public service has now been too political, has become very political?
But there are public officers there who are career public officers.
But
most of the time, public officers are career public officers. They stay there because they know that at the end of the
but if you look at it, if you look at it,
got something to
yeah,
collect.
but if you
good to collect.
Look at the evolution of the public service. The guys who are now CEOs, chief executive officers, the guys who are CEOs now, right, are persons who they bring in. In those days, you had what you call a PS, a permanent secretary, and he was one of the public officers who came up through the ranks, and then he just moved up to the point where he headed.
Keep on trying to bring back the conversation into the political realm. Somebody say, so why Said no want to give way to Henry Charles? Then the world should give way to the new.
No, well, because that's the
next thing with some politicians, man. To the how long they allow it for run? How long you could possibly continue to run? Till the old decrepit.
You think we should have one limit for running? Like how you got one limit though that the prime minister can only serve 3 terms.
Well, the limit the prime ministerial position is only 3 terms. You can only run for 3 terms. But I think that too, there's absolute need for age in public service, age in guidance and whatever, because you can't beat age in terms of knowledge. You can't beat that. But then at the same time, you must give way for new ideas, because your ideas might be antiquated, especially in the position that Said Musa finds himself in. Man, he reached the pinnacle of public service in this country, and he did absolutely the worst that he could have possibly done in this country. The worst. You carried the country to the brink. You carried the country almost to the edge of the cliff, almost push it down, and you still want to continue.
Basically,
so they have to run with you.
See, but like I always say to you, Alfonso, in any operation, even in a politics, wherever you go,
right,
management,
into the sunset,
and your land is in a management, you have a term of usefulness, and I think we are to be mindful and
aware of when your usefulness
we need to be honest with ourselves and be honest with the people we work to know when you have served your term of usefulness. You might be in one organization, and you left this organization or go somewhere else, and you might contribute tremendously in a new organization. Carlo, good morning. Thanks for calling. You're live.
Good morning, Joe and Fonso.
Hi, good morning.
Love that topic on the Japan. A long time I think about my mind. I say when you reach retirement age, just before you reach retirement age, you're supposed to have somebody who understudy that this to make them take over. A lot of people who graduate, they need job. They can't get the same one, they long 5 years, 3-4 years, and won't move out. Like in case of some case of income tax day. Then they too long, they need to come out, they want they don't serve their time, they don't reach the 55, they no longer come out. For 96 minutes come out and retire from up and the pension. I'm glad for the US because you have to run up and down Belmopan, Belize City outside. They're tired. They want to get the money. Next day young one day spend 6 months I want
you retire to the 3 years
and then move on. Come out man. Let's stay there. Suck. Other people want to eat, come on.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
But you're seeing our case, I believe, with us, right? A lot of us, when we, and this is something people need to be mindful of. Remember, you're not going to have a turn stone, right? You will have a useful life, and then there's a time when you have to go out now and just relax yourself. But a lot of us, we wait till retirement age for getting a loan for build a house, right? And so you find out, because we have financial commitments, then we have to stay and we have to work. But if we were taken care of, if we look on it from way back and say, now listen to me,
how we are dealing with
this when I read, this at the time, and this is one of the things, this is some of the education, I think, public officers, and maybe the
general public.
Yeah, but maybe the Chamber of Commerce dealing with from business perspective, maybe this is some of the training, maybe even the unions. Even the union must engage with their teachers and start to educate them. You have a lot of young teachers in the thing. I educate them and listen to me. This is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. We need to prepare ourselves. We need to be like the good Boy Scout. Be prepared. So when that time of 55 come,
you got
something to fall back on.
And you don't necessarily have to depend on boy. You have to start look for a job like you turn young boy all of a sudden.
Yes, sir, or I go back.
I know a fella he would point out to me he 70 odd. He look for a security man job. He said, but I strong.
Yeah, but when you walk, you know what I mean? 70 odd and here, he said I could kill any young boy.
Yeah.
But then 70 odd, yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And basically, I think that in Belize, the unions, the Christian Workers Union, the whatever union, public service union, all of it, they need to engage their members and start educating them.
Prepare for retirement. Prepare. We not think about it when you're young, you know?
No, because
never even cross your mind that at some point you want to reach 65, at some point you want to retire, and what then?
Where you on though?
What then?
Who will I rely on? And that is why Alfonso, you see, with that city time, that is why you see a lot of people out there walking around. They cannot never do. You have, and I'll tell you something. You have some people you meet at the park, right? Not that they're homeless. They got a place to go, but they need to find something to do to keep busy. So they go out of the park and talk. Then when time they go home. No, and basically,
we're only going at the park. You don't got nothing for that. We're only going at the park and go talk.
You're going in at the park, but then people see you in at the park. I knew of a guy.
Somebody said when you reach your time and age, it is time for you to hang out at the park with your grandchildren.
Well, okay,
it is not time to be having children.
But what I'm saying to you,
you go talk, but we're only go talk. So you go talk.
You're still on there. So basically, people pass there, and people say, and people think you're homeless, and so you're referred to as a homeless. But you need something for do, and that's why I'm saying that as you get older, you have to have people around you where you talk to. People where around you where you could still do things for. I find a lot of I'm very active, and I find a lot of things home for do. I like my grand picnic. I go home or I play there. They love me and that kind of thing. I must say that I have been blessed. I have been blessed with a good family, and thank God, right? But people need to really look forward to the day when you reach that age. And most of the time we don't think about it. We don't think about it. And that is why you see people out there. You say and we need to basically train. They're like a good leader. You see, you see, I admire Mr. Barrow. Mr. Barrow is one of the greatest leaders in this country. Greatest leader, because you see, Mr. Barrow knows that, listen to me, I can only serve 3 terms. Right? I am at the end of my 3rd term now. And I have to be honest with my party. Well, I can't serve more than 3 terms. But you know what happened? I have made sure that within my party, I am leaving the leadership. They have persons in the party with leadership capability that will take the party from him and carry it on. And that's how you know one good leader. You see, when you look upon like the PUP, where they got a lot of problem with leadership, Said Musa was not a good leader because he stepped away. But then you got Johnny, you had Francis, you got this one at one point, you had even Atta wanted to be the leader. And right now there's a big leadership problem within the party. The PUP, you got Curdell, you got Johnny, and Francis Nogan, you got Karim, you know, and so basically you got Julius in everyone go, you got others, and those are who we know. But then you look upon it, you say, but how good was Said Musa as it relates to the PUP? Did he leave somebody? And right now, and that's one of the big problems with the PUP, because the PUP don't have nobody where you could say, why this is the leader? Because right now,
I will inspire anybody.
right, and our leader is supposed to inspire you. Right? When you looking at the convention, this camp, because now they no got leader, you know. You got camp leaders. This camp they put up that one. This camp they put up that one. That camp they put up that one. The next camp they put up that one. And then you say, but wait, why so much? And then the whole thing, and that one of the and tell us something. That is the downfall of the People's United Party. Because I want to tell you something, come the next general election, the United Democratic Party will win a 4th term. Because the United, despite the fact when they say, oh, you got John and you got this one, you got that one, but listen to me, when that time comes, the party will elect, a decision will be made, this one are the leader, and boom! The army will, the United Democratic Party,
ranks.
Right? Everybody will fall in line, pick up your take position.
That's how we're going.
And we move.
Yeah.
Right? And like I always say, that the People's United Party do what is best for the party, their party. You see what in the try do? The United Democratic Party does what is right for the people and the country. Simple. Well, we gotta go now. It's
9:40.
Yeah, 20 to 10. But I forgot a social security. I got things to do. Treat your taste buds to good food, good pizza. Most pizza grill 3.5 miles on the Philip Gosson Highway. And remember, when you full up gas, it's Puma Janelle's 5.5 miles on the George Price Highway. And every last Friday of the month, every last Friday of the month, the last Friday of June, Puma will be giving away 15 cents on every gallon, a discount. 15 cents discount on every gallon of fuel purchase at Puma Janelle's. Her here, Miss Amira, good morning. Yeah, we want to say thanks to Wave Television, CBC Channel 54, CCV Channel 11, Southern Cable Network Channel 43, Langriga Cable Vision Channel 54, Bayme North Curzon Channel 11, Nortivision Channel 10, Northern Cable Network Insane Channel 59, St. Charles Cable Channel 54 in Punta Gorda Town, CTL Cable in Maskell Village for providing us with television coverage. First thing in the morning is carried live on Sugar City Radio 103.1 FM and East Radio 104.9 FM in Orange Walk Town. You can also find us using the Mad Lab Radio Belize app, which you can download on your Apple and Android devices. Wave Radio and Wave TV is live every day on our Facebook page, Wave Radio and Wave TV. Find us, like the page, and tune in every day. We want to say thanks to all those persons who called us this morning, all those persons who joined in the conversation, those persons who communicate with us every day on the World Wide Web. Thanks for having us in your offices, in your cars, in your homes, in your bedrooms. Wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us, Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, and the entire staff at Wave Radio and Wave TV, we want to say, bid you a pleasant good morning. Keep it locked on Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment.